Going back to part 2, next up we have Leafy MZ.
I hear hype from this user.
This is a player with definitely a lot of hype. They've competed in primarily monotype tours. We got semifinals in the monotype.
Mono player, yeah.
Yep, semifinalist in the monotype BLT with a record of 2-2. Round 4 in SV Monotype Cup and round 4 in the Monotype Spring Seasonal.
Okay.
They've all played 4 games each in every tour. Or the 4 is probably a pretty common trend in their record. So have you both seen this guy?
I think they were on mostly towards the end, but like they were definitely wanting to try for a while.
That seems interesting.
Yeah, I mean, like for latecomer and cycle where it was already kind of slow, it should be easy to qualify. Like it's no real metric skill, but
Yeah.
the hype is probably justified from what I hear too.
Okay, fair enough. So where do we want to rank him?
I want to say B. But I don't know. I'm also comfortable with the I don't know for some reason on this, even though I feel like
I don't think we've seen him play too much.
I actually have seen them play a little bit, and they're alright. I think the hype is a little, as you would say, a little bit much, but it's not overbearing. That the hype is not apropos to the player itself. It's good. I think Leafy MZ has potential. I think this is a solid B choice as well.
Okay.
Next up is Lechen.
Sir Lechen.
Yeah, Sir Lechen.
Sir Lechen the second now, apparently these days.
Definitely taking the name, the surname in the TPs. So, Lechen, as we may know, is a Tours Plaza reg. Has been for a good while now, ever since last year. Yeah, having played them a bit, I can definitely say he's mid.
Oh. I mean, I think I played them a bit too, and yeah, they're nothing special.
So, Gawain, you've seen them quite a lot in both Tours and TP. What do you think?
Yeah, I think this is one of the people I had the most interaction with during the cycle. Dude was in my DMs pretty much every minute of like when we were on together. So
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I was honestly surprised. I gotta be honest. I didn't think he'd make top 16.
Yeah.
But he did have a few good runs, including one good official that I think really helped him.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I give him credit for trying hard and improving on regular tiers as opposed to TP stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I am torn between where I want to rank him, C or D.
I don't think he's
like. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and give him a C.
Yeah, I don't think he's that bad. I don't think he's a D. I don't think he's a D.
Yeah, D feels undeserved.
I think C is more perfectly fine. It's much more suited for Lichen. I don't think D feels like a little. I think we're underestimating him a little bit if we put him in D.
Well, just think about it for a minute. If you look at the people in the C tier and you look at the people in the D tier, which is he more similar to skill-wise?
Still C.
I still think C. Like, I think Legend is a person who would be a good pick for presence and, like, willingness to try.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like that's something we should definitely consider a little bit if we can, like, Like, if we're aware of that. Like, I know for a fact this guy tries to build a lot, and I'm not going to say all of them were great. I had to tweak a lot of sets he sent my way. But I think he definitely will be someone who's, like, okay, going to be very active in a team chat.
I definitely see
Kind of
potential in
sounds
him.
like VGC a little.
Yeah.
A builder who isn't totally successful with their builds, but definitely tries.
He's got potential. I'm quite excited to know how Legend will perform this BLT. Next up was Loki Fan. Now, you made Pokemon. I know what you're gonna say. Who?
I'm actually not gonna say who. I've seen the name, I just don't know anything about it.
I was gonna say, despite having seen them play, I was still gonna say who.
So Loki
Like,
Fan.
I generally thought it was an alt most of the time.
He got 3-2, a pretty like respectable record in LC Winter League, and he got to round 4 of the SVLC kickoff. Granted, will he come up against the best of the best LC players? Nah, he'll struggle a lot. But again, this is another player with seemingly a lot of upside to him. Like I see him actually tearing up the LC metagame if he chooses to, improve his skill a little bit more. So after seeing replays, he's hype. Nothing too special. It's just hype.
I think someone in Tor's chat once said that he's actually good. I forget who it was.
It might have been one of the other LC mains. Like, they've all been sticking up for each other, which is nice.
I think it was Pap. Or Wesh, or whatever you want.
If it's Wesh Babylon, then take it very seriously.
I think it was. I think it was Wesh who said it. I could be wrong, but I know it was an LC player who said this guy is worth it.
He might have also been Hacker. I think he might have posted about that on the thread. But don't quote me on that. I know he hyped a few people up, though.
Yeah, it was either Wesh or Hacker. One of them.
Yeah, let me just pull up the commencement thread. I was going to look at it at some point anyway for something.
So yeah, I see a lot of potential in Loki Fan. If you do end up drafting him, I don't think you'll regret it. I think he can absolutely play well if given the right circumstances and depending on the matchup, especially in a tier like LC. You could do worse without Loki Fan.
Greedy, EB, and Muhammad Al for LC, they are all pretty epic.
Okay. Oh yeah.
All right. So I'm thinking B. B.
I'm a little hesitant.
I'm also kind of hesitant. I don't know. LC pool is dire, and normally I would have been like, sure, rate him higher.
All right.
Okay, but in all seriousness, we decided C.
All right.
Oh, I really wanted to see if we could actually make this.
Oh man, I already put him there. I'm kidding. So B, I'm thinking B minus C plus, like around that territory. So if you're so C, okay, fine. We'll lean more C. I'm a little bit more B. Anyway, next.
Okay, I mean either's probably fine.
Anyway, next up we have Maroon.
Oh yeah, my dude Maroon. Big boy right here, being an SV Monotype quarterfinalist, being round 9 of the Monotype Spring Seasonals, and having a 4-3 record in the Monotype World Cup.
Gee, McCoy, what is his main?
Gee, probably LC. Or UU.
No, it's doubles.
No. Okay, Maroon, if you're watching, please play doubles just for the hell of it.
Also, is your favorite color maroon?
Is
I'm inclined to think so.
It doesn't look like
and maroon 5.
I'm inclined to think so too. Now that one I have a weirdly good feeling is true.
Yeah, but like, she will be love maroon 5 or painful maroon 5.
All right. So we'll see. We'll check.
Or maybe you can go ask him at some point and post a meme tier list about it.
Yeah, he'll secretly sim for Adam Levine. All right. So where do we rank Maroon? Because we definitely know how good Maroon has been in past BLTs.
Yeah, I think we know where this is ending up.
A.
Whoa, A? You know what? I agree.
Were you about to Were you about to go higher, McCoy?
No, I think A is perfectly fine.
Okay, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get surprised.
I mean, okay, Maroon has definitely got the tools to be an S player, but you know, he's come up short in some situations that felt dire. We've teamed with them before. Maroon had a pretty bad track record when it comes to monotype tours in BLT specifically, but it was counteracted last year.
Didn't he do all right last year?
Last year he did amazingly. I think he did 7-1. You were teammates with him. You were teammates with him, you know.
Did you say 11-1?
7-1.
I don't think that's what he did.
Is that even possible?
I don't quite think so.
I don't know.
I mean, I have the sheet. I'll pull it up real quick. Swampers, right?
No, Lapresses.
No, wait, no. Lapras.
Yeah, he was.
Let's see. Maroon 7,000 on him type 4-2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like I didn't think he was insane, but it was positive.
He did very well last year. Rest of the years he felt middling.
I can pull up his opponents if you want. I'm still in the Lapras server.
I mean, I can tell you versus who. It's Vote, Plunder, Richard Pepper.
Yeah, Plunder.
Maki, Lost
play this week.
Very good who's who of players last year. What happened?
Lost versus Losco and Maki.
What happened?
One versus Plunder, Louison, Richard Pepper, Plunder again, Pote, and yeah.
So again, there you go. Maroon, good player, good pickup. Please draft him.
Yes, I agree. Although I think they're going to draft him regardless of if we tell them
or draft him at a high price. I think 14K.
7,000 is crazy, yo.
Yeah, so MJ got a steal last year.
See, MJ
did some steals with this draft.
MJ's really good at drafting, but like, man, he always just comes up a little short in the actual tour.
Yeah.
MJ was playing crafty that year and got steals.
I really wanted that team to win last year. Unfortunately, though, Snorlax won. Anyway, next up we got Medaya or Medela or however you say his name.
Who?
Yeah, probably.
Medea.
We can't say who because if you were paying attention to a lot of the seasonal stuff that we brought up or Swiss or whatever, you would have seen their name come up a lot.
Yes. Someone who did the research.
I wasn't paying attention to any of that.
As someone who did the research, yes. I'm getting quite sick actually of seeing the same damn tours like Spring Seasonal, OST, SPL, NU Swiss, Kickoffs. Like, where are the other tours? When can we get more SB
like no
tours?
other tours have happened yet, McCoy.
I know, right? When are you hosting another one? All right. Medea. Currently, he's in the OU Spring Seasonal. And currently as well in the
round 6, I guess.
Currently as well in the NU Swiss with a 4-1 record. Competed in the SVRU kickoff. Didn't get very far. Got to round 3 on the SVUU kickoff though. So guys, pretty much an all-arounder.
4-1 in NU Swiss, but it's on round 6.
Yeah, this research was before round 6 dropped.
Oh, 7.
Yeah, no. Look at round 7 And I remember this one. I think it was like in the 4-2 bracket or
4-2.
No, in the 5-1 bracket.
Medea. Medea 5-1.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty
By
good.
the way, our guy Axerjix from last cycle is also on the 5-1.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think I made a note on Axertix being currently in the unused list.
Yeah, we should like revisit like a few of these right at the end if we have time.
If it would be 2 a.m.
Oh look, there's MTB in.
I know for a fact MTB was one of the most controversial. I think arguably the most controversial pick that we had from last cycle because a lot of people were like, no way.
I'm sorry. Didn't think he was that good yet. Yet. We'll see what happens in BLT. Anyway, Medea. Did you guys see him compete in the cycle itself?
I remember seeing the name. I didn't actually bother to watch the game, I'll be honest.
So where would you put him?
I don't want to say B, given all that I've seen on paper.
Sounds fine.
Alright.
Don't know anything.
I think B is fine. I think for the records that he has and basing on the tiers that he played, I think he's going to be one of those players that is just a good all-around under. Like, he can play any tier, probably do well, probably not. But it's good to be an all-arounder. Alright, next up we got Memedos 46.
You do not sound happy.
No one sounds happy.
What to say? What to say without...
Do we really want to spend too much time on this? I feel like we all generally agree.
Da-da-da-da, F tier.
Yep.
Seen him enough, played him enough to know that, yeah, I don't think he'd be drafted. I'm sorry. It's good that you qualified, though. Good that you got the 20 points.
I think he almost got guaranteed.
Almost?
Yeah, let me check that real quick.
If he did, then what the hell? What the hell?
Not almost. It's actually pretty behind. It's 40 points. And the cutoff of 16 fragments of Fedora weren't doing their thing.
Well then. So there you go. That's our meme dose 46. Next up we got Mets 3569. So we've seen him compete in a past BLT. I believe it was BLT 8, where he was just a sub and lost. Or did he win, actually? But it was through a bad game.
What game was this?
God, do I want to... Let's actually look that up, see what happens.
I feel like they did surprisingly well from the few games I saw.
This is a player we really didn't rank too highly because he's okay. Nothing really too special.
Yeah, I feel they're really unknown, unless there's some surprising tour runs that I'm not aware of.
Yeah, I didn't really have much notes to say because there wasn't really anything that really hooked me. It's like, well, yeah, vote for him, despite him being competing in a BLT before. Like, what is there to really say? Other than...
Was there really, like, no Scarlet and Violet notes?
Nope.
I mean, the thing's overall still new. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people don't have records.
Yeah, I mean, most of the new players I've seen only have newcomer as their notes.
Oh wait, I think I looked into this guy because I myself was curious. Hold on.
Yeah, you see a Mets fan and you think there's something off.
Is that a sports reference?
Shut up.
Oh, are you a Mets fan?
I don't care about sports, but my family likes the Mets.
I am so sorry. Please tell them I said big better.
Okay, so here we have Mets. I think he came back to Mons recently.
Yeah.
His most recent stuff is mostly from 2021.
See, told you.
Like, so I thought this was last year's BLT for a second. You guys were talking about that.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned him being a VLT quote unquote veteran. Yeah. So I think this is a player that is clear cut don't know because we tried looking into his success rate. We just couldn't find anything.
He signed up for a bunch of stuff.
Also, I was right. He did win a BLT game against who?
Let's take a look.
Mao.
It's Bandagoro.
When was this?
No way! No way!
When was this? Did we cover?
You said he didn't deserve it.
Well, I think we covered that game. Oh no, we haven't covered that game. This was BLT 8. Ugh. Next up, we have Millie Me. This one is a name I'm familiar with because he competed in the Torres Plaza Classic that I first covered, which was last year. Didn't do. He got decently. There were a couple of decent performances, but I wasn't really that invested in their games. They're currently in UUFPL, which is a step up, but I wonder how they're doing there.
Mini Lady we just played last week.
How did they fare?
It was a very unfortunate L on our part, even though I feel like we should have won that game. And I did see them play 2 days before during Tours Balls. Absolutely bad. I actually had to go back and recheck if this was the same user that was that we were playing that week, and I was like, "There's what?"
Oof. Well, that's horrifyingly bad. Guess they did worse.
Yeah, I mean, they still somehow won that game, so I'm not one to mock them, and I think they're better than the one game I saw that day.
So I remember them doing all right in Torres Plaza Classic, but apparently they came off worse here in Gen 9. So I think this is a clear-cut F.
I have no comment. I don't know them at all.
Yeah, I don't know if F is where I would definitively put it, but
our F tier is currently piling up. All right, so
I don't know about an F. I thought they were bad in that one game, but that's not definitively bad.
I mean, I did say I wasn't that impressed with their games in Torres Plaza Classic. I mean, they got decently far, but I wasn't really like, oh wow, this is a star-studding performance. No.
So it sounds like we're between D and F.
Yeah, I'll give them D, benefit of the doubt. They did win that week after I made fun of them, so.
All right. Next up, we have Mohamed Al. Now, this is one of the players you mentioned that was mentioned by Hacker as a potential stale. So.
I don't know much about them, but I've been seeing hype.
Mohamed Al?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mohamed Al is legit. Although I did see Seru 5-1 him in LC, and I was like, there's no way that happened.
But I wonder where the hype is, because from what I saw, 2-3 in the LC Winter League competed only in the SV Monotype Cup and the LC Winter Seasonal. But that's about it.
Huh.
So I wonder where this hype is. I haven't.
Well, Dwayne, have you seen him play, apart from that game you mentioned?
I mean, I saw 2 games. One was that one, and the second was the one they played against my team. And somehow won against Rashi. So I was like, I don't know. I thought that was a really bad matchup, and some unfortunate things happened that week that should not have happened. Like, we should have really won most of our games that week.
Fair. But in terms of the skill that Muhammad Al particularly did against in that
Oh,
game.
wait. I completely blanked. I got distracted. I thought we were still talking about Mimi Limi for some reason.
Oh.
Let me delete my comments for a second. Pretend I said nothing after Seru 5-1'd him. I did watch other games. Definitely, like, good. I don't know about hype.
Okay, so this is another player with the misunderstood hype.
Yeah, like, when somebody was like, you're the best, I think somebody said in chat, oh, you're the best, like, LC player outside of, like, the tours people.
Huh.
Or something like that.
That's really high praise.
And definitely among the best Italian players for LC. For LC.
That's really high praise.
I'm not sure how big of an accomplishment that is, but okay.
So,
I mean, you'll have to ask the Italian community.
Yeah. Better get them on speed dial then. So, I'm gonna give... this is gonna be funny looking at the hype, but C?
C is fair. I think C is probably where we should have, like, started.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fair. Alright.
We don't know enough, so if this is controversial, let us know.
No, let us know. Please, let us know so that we may rescind. Next up, this is another player where first glance you're going, who? But when you actually look at the records, oh my god, Helio X7.
Oh my god. This is not a name I would say Hoodoo. Because we played them week 1 for UFPL 2.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I checked that particular UFPL game. It was actually pretty good in that one. The most recent one.
Goro, yeah, that one was unfortunate for Goro. He got, like, that Slither set straight up destroyed his matchup.
Yeah. Aside from that, though, Helio played that pretty well. Now, that's not counting off of his other records. Like, he made it to round 5 of the RULT playoffs. So you see, the other guy went R3. This one went
playoffs.
This guy went R5 in playoffs. He was like part of the top 8, I think.
Oh my god.
He's currently in RUPL with a 1-1 record. NU Swiss, he's still currently there. UFPL, as you mentioned, round 11 of UU Masters. Also competed in the PU kickoff, but that's it. So Helio has got a lot of SV cred to boot. How did he?
I didn't think he did too bad. I want to pull up the point breakdown real quick just to see some numbers.
Because from the few replays I've seen, they're pretty good. But I want.
Yeah, no. This is a player who deserves hype. Is pretty good. Would comfortably put B, like we put Javi in B. And I think they're better than Javi.
Okay. I would also put him in B from what I've seen. But I expect him to play. But I expect them to be a player who's definitely worth considering by the managers. Managers, please pick him up. He's got potential to be a standout.
Have A ranking results.
Like, he's a potential breakout star here. You definitely don't want to pass up Helio. Okay.
Doubles OU, 11 out of 22, 5 PU, 3 RU, 2 NU, and 1 1v1.
Yeah, he's definitely an all-arounder. But he has a preference for the middle tiers. So he's a good mid-tiers player to have. And managers pick him up. All right. Next up, we have Nick. Or I believe this is Nick.C.
Oh, yeah, I think I know who that is.
And I know it because he's a 1v1 and 2v2 main. I think he called only on one. I think he only called in 1v1 and 2v2. Someone better check the breakdown on that one.
I don't think so, actually. But I also just closed the point breakdown by accident. Okay, or get me on it.
Someone better confirm or deny. Is Nick.C?
Oh, I can confirm that too. Let me check. And Nick dot. Oh, yeah, Nick.C doesn't come up, so I think this is Nick.C.
Mm.
No, it's not Nick.C. It's the Nick class.
No, I mean on Smogon.
Oh, Smogon. Here we go. Wait.
Okay, that's a lot of variety.
What the hell? What? He fought LC or RU Mo? Wow. Everything but OU and Monotype. And doubles.
That's actually kind of funny.
4 points in RU, 4 points in NU, 3 points in Ubers, 3 points in 1v1, 3 points in 2v2, 2 points in Gen 2 Ram Bats,
Lucky.
2 points in UU, 1 point in PU.
Alright, so where do we want to place Nick? Have you seen the dude go through the quals?
I saw a few games and I thought, okay, they're not as good as, like, the Smogon page seems to indicate.
Hmm. They're definitely something a little bit more unorthodox in how they qual. So I want to say C. What do you guys think?
C maximum.
Yeah,
I agree.
C for me.
Alright, C it is. Alright, next up. Oh boy. We gotta talk about this unsung goat.
Very old player.
The oldest. Oldest caller?
I think so. Assuming this has been their account name for the entirety and it just wasn't someone else's at the time, yeah, this would be the oldest.
So Ninja, who's been competing since I want to say BLT 1.
Probably.
So SV records, he did get 2-1. He actually got a positive record. He's one of the few players in this doubles, in this not doubles pool, the pool itself, who actually has a positive record with a 2-1 in DPL. And since I didn't get more SV records, I really want to research more. I did interview him for a bit, and he said that he competed in a Discord UU tour, and he got round 3 off of it. And he said his strongest tier is still NU.
Oh, interesting. That didn't change?
That didn't change. And you know what? I agree. I think Ninja plays well in NU the best, even though his OU game is pretty good, and his PU game is also pretty good. So.
And I guess doubles is clearly decent.
Decent. No, yeah, he's pretty decent in doubles. You guys have seen Ninja in the cycle?
I don't think I paid much attention.
I remember the alt name because it was Sabado Perpetuo. Saba being a menace.
Oh no. I would know that alt from a heartbeat.
So Jordy later told me it was Ninja.
Yeah, so
yeah, I think I played one game, but that might have been 1v1, so it doesn't really count. Oh.
But yeah, just going off the history of Ninja, seeing how seeing how good he's done, especially with having all this BLT experience and having good records along the way, I think Ninja is going to be one of those. I think Ninja is going to be one of those managers because he is a playing manager. I think he's going to do probably the best in the playing manager sphere.
Yeah, probably.
So.
Wait, no, is crying for me?
Yes. Frick. I crying.
So then I take that back.
So, where do we want to put Ninja though?
For me, A. Or B at least.
But again,
Yeah.
Again, think about the small gun. Think about SV Ninja, other than past Ninja.
I mean, SV Ninja's also one team bio, so.
All right, B. Or doesn't that seem low? I'm thinking A or B.
Seems kind of low. Seems kind of low.
All right, A it is.
I played Ninja once in the BLT. I got curb stomped.
A it is. A it is for Ninja.
Like, I got 6-0'd.
This is also being one of the only playing managers right now. I feel like you have to have a lot of good confidence to self-buy.
Yeah, I think 12.5k Ninja is good.
Ninja's worth the self-buy.
Definitely worth it. Like, it's just Ninja and crying, unless I'm forgetting somebody. Oh, and Shade.
Yeah.
Shade and I think ESM? Eternal Snowman?
No, Trace and ESM are completely
right. Anyway, Ninja. Very good. Anyway, next up, from going to another pretty goated player, Pac Zik.
AKA?
Pac Zik.
AKA Pac Zik.
AKA?
Oh.
AKA?
Oh, JoJo8868.
I mean, that name.
Yeah, but everyone knows that they're Pac Zik, so.
After Azik.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they were part of the monotype. I legitimately thought it was the same guy for a while.
I know, right?
No, they were on at the same time. Of course it isn't.
Alright, so Pac Zik or JoJo guy here, JoJo numbers. Our round 6 of the SV Monotype Cup, 5-1 in the Monotype World Cup, and then round 6 in the Monotype Spring Seasonals. Very goated player. I will say, looking at his replays, this is a player that I will definitely consider when I'm looking for a Monotype player. Like, I was that extremely impressed with how Paxic performed.
Is this about to be a rare McCoy A?
You know what?
Last A?
Yeah, this is A minimum to me. What do you guys think?
I didn't see Paxic play at all, so I'm not sure, but given that they were part of the Monotype invasion, I wouldn't doubt that they're good. And the records line up with my impression, so.
A. Okay, so yes, I'm thinking as well A. I think he's an extremely goated player. Managers, please do not pass up on Paxic. He's good.
Yeah, I know the name doesn't seem too notable, like JoJo numbers. Really,
Not confused for Axic.
Yeah, don't confuse it for Azic.
Yeah, this seems like a pretty good model.
Although I feel like they're the same market, so like if you confuse one for the other, I don't think you're going too wrong.
I mean, yeah, they're both pretty good. They're both in the same tier. I wouldn't be hard pressed to pick whether they are.
Gee, I misread and bought the wrong player for the same tier.
Oh well, I'm still gonna put him in monotype. Alright, next up. My boy, Plus.
OMG, is it Plus Magby?
Oh wait, no, sorry. Sorry, Paulo 99. Damn it. Sorry. Paulo 99. Next up. Also, although, why did I skip him. He's clearly top 4 in the Monotype Spring Seasonals and round 6 in the LC Winter Seasonal.
Whoa.
I've seen the name.
Dang.
I've seen the name before. I think this guy's good. I think this guy is supremely.
Yeah, I mean, I like the CA a lot. That's a good CA.
That is a good
For
CA.
those of you who don't know, it's Rengoku from Demon Slayer with Groudon.
That is awesome.
Yeah, that is a very cool. That's a very good custom avatar, but is also one of the most underrated players you'll have in this cycle alone. If you pass him up,
Last year, I think people thought we overrated him by like giving him B or something.
tell you what, I think B minimum.
Yeah, I'm seeing he has a number of badges.
I
think that means good things.
Yes. I don't know why.
I think B's pretty fair.
I don't know why.
I wouldn't go higher because every other replay I saw live was not great. Like, I probably stumble onto a lot of these guys' bad games, I swear.
Yeah, but actually checking out his other replays other than tours, like, he's absolutely really good. Like, people, you think I'm overrating this guy? No, I definitely, he's perfectly rated as a B.
What was the custom avatar from again?
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
It's Rengoku.
No, what was it from? What
personal avatar.
Oh.
Oh, where did he get it from?
Jeez, look, I don't know.
Personal avatar.
I don't know, bribes?
Oh, so we didn't actually see a skill?
I don't know. There's a lot of people who don't have personal avatars via skill.
Hey, Pokemon.
I assume maybe.
Hey, Pokemon, that's an idea. Alright, next up.
Just playing bribing is a valid strategy.
Alright. Alright, next up we got my boy, the actual boy now, Plaz.
OMG.
Yes. He's a guy.
It's the boy.
He's my guy.
Wait, you guys know this person way better than I do, clearly, so first words.
So, Plaz, an amazing BLT veteran. Like, he is probably one of the most underrated BLT players in history. I don't think a lot of people really hype up Plaz that much. I know he's hyped in the lead up to the actual tour in their respective years, but no one really talks about how good Plaz's run is in BLT.
Like, how were they last year? Previous ones? What did they mean in previous ones?
Previous ones, well, he's clearly an LC guy, but he's also done DOU. He's also done UU a bit. Like, he can play pretty much any tier. Even during his prime, I think he's done the best. In LC, in doubles. Like, his current mains now, I don't think has ever waned in the years. For now, though.
But how did you do last BLT anyway?
Last BLT? Did he compete at all last BLT?
I'm pretty sure he did. Did he? Or was it the one before?
I think the year before. The year before was what? It was with the Roserades?
I don't know.
I know he was a snom. I know he was a snom last time.
Doesn't look like they played last year.
Yeah. The year before, they did. But he's coming back now. He's also a TLT veteran, so this guy is very experienced in the LC and DOU scene. And Gen 9, I don't think is stopped. But, however, I do want to get some intel, because I do not know how he played in the cycle. So how do you guys feel about Plasmagby?
Every time I saw the name PG Baby, I feel like I saw them consistently winning.
Yeah, I was really wondering who PG Baby was myself. I was very curious because I'm like, they seem good. This is an alt.
Yeah, it was a dry alt. I checked immediately.
Oh, Claus. Oh, Claus. Anyway, what do you guys think about Blas? I'm already heaping lots of praise on Blas because I think he's.
I'll let you have the final word on this. I don't think I'm gonna have a fair estimation.
I think B. I think B is.
B, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, gonna move Paolo to a tier lower then.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Look, I think Plaza's above Paolo, so if he's a B, Paolo's a
Oh, I think they're equal.
Equal? Nah, Plaza's is a goat.
But Paolo is also a goat.
No, Plaz.
Both are goats.
Like,
both. Next up, we have Rache. How do you say it? Rache?
Rishi, I think.
So, Rishi. Round 6 of OST, which is a great. So, good start. Round 6 of OST. 1-3 in UUFPL. Competed also in the SV
My guy, this is a bro.
Need to know, John. Okay, go ahead. You talk about this guy.
Yeah, this guy's on his team or something.
Yes.
He is. He's probably our best SV player at this moment, other than Par Square.
Wow.
Alright,
so I mean, it's not really much of an achievement considering that our SV players are me, Goro, Rishi, and Par Square.
Oh, you're right. This really isn't much of an achievement.
I feel like I self-dunked myself doing that. Oh, and Kroger. I forgot Kroger for a second.
I'm just Kroger.
I feel like y'all will rate him less.
See, that doesn't change my statement much.
Yeah, no. It's unfortunately not untrue, so I'm going to gloss over this to hide the fact that I'm getting dunked on, and instead praises on my boy Rishi for being an amazing teammate. Puts in a lot of honest work for prep. I've seen them prep. I've seen them play. I would definitely rate them high.
Interesting.
Alright, so where do you want to put him?
I got a little lucky with room tours. Like in one case, I just passed them a team that I used. One of my UUFPL teams, just to see how far they could make it with that. Did make it semis, I think. But I think most of their points came from the OU.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah. So it's a double of
somebody pull a points breakdown for
me. Yes, sir. I'm pulling that up.
Alright, so...
Oh, wait, it's right here. Right there.
Oh, no, he did. He got more points off UU in the end. Never mind.
Okay.
I feel like I remember this completely wrong.
Yes, you did. He got, like, the least amount of points off of doubles.
Yeah, I think he said that, like, when we, like, at the start of the cycle. That might have been why I was thinking that. But, like, yeah, no, UU makes a lot more sense. Definitely really good at that. Unfortunately, yet again, stacked UU pool.
I feel like we've been saying a lot for these players, but yeah, the UU pool is very stacked.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate pool to be in. Stacked UU, stacked OU. But I still think this is somebody who would be worth more than 3K, but maybe not like more than 5.
Then what would you rank him?
Honestly, having teamed and played with him, B. B seems fair for both potential and just being somebody who I definitively know is a good teammate.
Alright.
But in terms of play alone?
In terms of play alone, I also still think B. He's put up some good games. One of those UUFPL games was against Mimi, and that was unfortunate. Like, that was a game I like was not in our favor of substitution.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll trust your judgment on this one. I'll put him in B. May want to look into him a little bit more. Alright, next up is Real Blazin'.
Or in Torch Chat, I think it's Real Blazing too.
Yeah, the first Real Blazing was also him. He just lost the password.
Real Blazing. His only record so far is getting to round 6 of the SV Monotype Cup.
That's not bad. That's actually really good. Damn.
Yeah, so he's improving. I think seeing his games, like past game, I did play him before I left tours. Now coming back and seeing their replays from there on, they're all right. I wouldn't say that they're horrible. They're actually quite good in when they choose to play their best. But but when they are at their best, I mean. But with the case of the monotype pool being this stacked, yeah.
Are they maining monotype for?
Well,
like, do they pick monotype only?
Well,
because I've seen them play everything more or less at this point, and I've literally said to them, "Hey, I think you should not be undrafted because I think you're like underrated." My only gripe with him is he builds heat that either works really well, like in the case of one Uber's team that I saw that was incredibly anti-meta.
I think I've seen that team.
Or really, really jank heat, like this one LP game we played that he won purely on hacks.
Oh, so yeah, this is a player I've seen quite a bit. Well, now that you said that, yes, he did play. He does play pretty much everything. I'm tempted to go around C, but what do you guys think?
I think D.
D. Whoa, I think that's a little too low.
I actually don't disagree. I would rate him higher. I really do. I just wish he would stop bringing some of the most weird team compositions known to man. See, that earns him the D. Because it works. The thing is, it's works a lot more than he like be given credit for. Also, apart from Ram 6 in the seasonal, it doesn't sound like he's done much else.
No, that's his only record. So I'm stuck between C and D.
I participated in a bunch of other tours like Stuff Sundays hosts, and I think he made it pretty far in that one. Don't quote me on that, but he does like user host tours more than like real tours.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. All right, so
I don't know how well that translates. Yeah.
So I'm still gonna pick C. I think he's got somewhat of a potential, but it's just the fact that the team composition isn't really the best here. And as much as I love my wacky teams in the tour proper, you want to actually impress people.
Some of those kind of work.
I
don't know. I genuinely thought was really, really stupid, and then boom, consistently winning. Like real first players showed up. But it does really well in terms of first compositions. Like I'll have to ask him for that team at some point. I don't know. I'm looking at the people we have in C, and I don't think he's there.
You don't think he's at that level?
Nope.
I still.
Yeah, I wouldn't put him like with the other C people either.
All right, so D plus.
D plus.
All right, next up, someone who is definitely not D plus.
I hope he goes draft. I hope he doesn't go undrafted, though. I really hope he gets drafted.
All right, next up, someone who is definitely not D plus, Reggie. That's three pronunciations of Reggie that shows you how good this player is. So yes, this player, his only SV record that I've seen is that he competed in the SV OU release No Jones, but don't let it distract you from the fact that he's a pretty goated Ubers player. And also OU, yeah.
Is he still a goated Ubers player, though?
He's getting back into it. From what I've seen.
Yeah, that's why.
So, have you guys seen him at all?
I remember the name because it showed up right at the end and still qualled, and I was like, what on earth? Like, are you actually trying, or are you just, like, genuinely not wanting to play here? Because the old name was CVA to play here. Oh.
So now it just couldn't be asked. But yeah, here's the thing. How good is he now, though? That's my question. I know. I just said.
EVA to watch.
EVA to play here. Somewhat.
Anyway, Reggie, where do we want to put him?
Well, I don't really know how good he is at Scarlet Pilot.
Yeah. I mean, based on past stuff alone, he feels fair.
Go when he plays for real. So I want to say A.
That's fair. That's fair.
For real? For real?
Yeah, he is pretty. Yeah, he's pretty much just a goat when he plays.
Being washed, but like he's always a pretty good player.
He can definitely stand up to the current. Right. Next up, we got Richard.
Richard Pepper. Oh wait.
That's the other. This is the Richard Pepper who actually tries in Ubers.
No, let's not call him Richard Pepper. It's not Richard Pepper.
Richard Millie Plain. Okay, so.
I thought it was Richard Millplain.
So this man is actually like.
I thought it was Millet. He's Francais.
So this man is actually insane in the Ubers community. Like, listen to these records: top 8 in Uber's winter seasonal, round 6 of OST, runner up of the Uber's winter league with a 3-3 record to boot. Round 4 of SVOU release Snow Johns, and this may be last year, but he was the winner of the Uber's summer seasonal.
Not bad.
No. I also know he's very active in Ruins of Elf.
Oh yeah, I've seen that name pop up in Ruins of Elf quite a bit. Man loves his Zul'jans, and man loves his Ubers.
Yeah. We also did play each other for the Natdex Ubers Ghosting Tour. It was me, Saro, and Bart versus him, Layson, and somebody else who I forget. But it wasn't Claudia. That's what I know for.
Did you guys lose?
Yeah, because 1, we didn't have a legal team. 2, only Saro showed up because Bart was in the hospital.
Aww.
It was very unfortunate.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Bad matchup, and no, we had almost zero prep last minute because Saro didn't realize that the team wasn't legal. That's besides the point, though.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, we're getting a little sidetracked there.
Unfortunate. All right, let's go back to Richard Millie Plain, shall we? Extremely goated player.
Richard Millie Plain.
All right, going back to him. Extremely goated player, extremely goated in Ubers. I've seen a couple of his replays. Honestly, I think it's worth the hype. I think he may be one of the top Ubers players right now. Not just in Cycle 2.
Apart from Aberfour.
Yeah. I think he belongs in that upper echelon in terms of goated Ubers players. I think he's an A.
What do you think?
I mean, I rate him highly.
Yeah. Alright, so are we all agreeing A?
Is there?
Yeah. I mean, my gun's saying B.
Oh no! No, that's a little bit too low.
I don't want to rate him lower for being an Arsenal fan, though.
You and your footballs. I know, Arsenal is the most clowned upon team.
Yeah, I'm unfortunately a Tottenham fan. Saying this at this time of year is miserable. If you're hearing this, please don't talk to me about it. I suffer every day.
Because I don't understand.
I mean, I've kept up with some of the teams. All right, we're getting sidetracked. RL.
Who is this man? If you have only 2 letters in your name, you're probably someone known.
He's only competed in the SVLC kickoff. Gets around 3.
Oh, that was underwhelming.
Yeah, there aren't really any SV records. But have you seen him play at all?
No, I remember the name vaguely. Because it sounded like a car. Is it actually a car?
Right. Another case of player not being not really having too much records to show. But you know.
Did you hear that he's good though?
You think he's good?
I heard that he's good.
Hmm.
I can't really speak for it. I don't think I've really seen it too much.
All right. So yes, Shazam. I think another player in case we just haven't seen all that much to really formulate.
Oh wait, we're talking about Shazam?
Yes.
Wait, then where do we put Sayo?
Don't know. We don't know.
Oh, I was saying I heard Sayo was good.
I don't know that.
I can actually talk about Shazam a little then.
All right, go ahead.
So I think Shazam's been around the Torchroom scene for a lot of years, actually.
Huh?
Just not smoking. He's never done smoking.
Interesting. Shazam.
Oh yeah, okay, Shazam. This is a cool guy. I like him a lot. I think he's really good. I think he's one of those underrated picks who I feel like should not get overlooked.
Really?
So, like, he's probably going to.
Really? Okay, so convince me. What makes Shazam tick?
I think he's like, I know for a fact he's been around for a lot longer than people realize. I only realized it after playing him like a couple of times prior to BLT. Gave me a lot of trouble. Gave a lot of people a lot of trouble. Isn't bad, but was definitely rusty when he first rejoined. Is getting used to SV. I don't think he's bad at all. I think he's preferring mono lately, and I think most of his points breakdown from walls came from mono. Bokiard confirmed for me. But yeah, Shazeb is one of those players who I feel like is a sneaky 3K pick who would do like genuinely well with both his presence and like as a backup player. Do I have records to back it up? No. Do I feel confident after having played against him? Yes. Recently. He stacked some wins against some good people. I really hope there are replays saved to them because I think he's actually like kind of good and smart in terms of play.
Oh, there's definitely replays. He's been he's been in the tour scene for a while.
Yeah, he's been doing like fairly recently though.
Okay, fair enough. So
there's a lot of replays.
So let's see where do we want to place him?
I want to put him in C. I mean, there's no way I can rank him higher than that.
All right. I'll trust your judgment.
But managers, if you are watching this is a good 3K pick. Do not let this man go undrafted.
There's a lot of people.
To tell you, but a lot of 3K picks will probably go undrafted.
Unfortunately, yeah. But my justification is right now, based on the math, there's about 40-ish people going undrafted, and I feel like there's a lot of obvious ones that should be in that 40. But there's some also not so obvious ones who might undeservedly end up there.
I'm pretty excited for what the draft is going to look like. All right, next up we have...
It's going to be fun. It's going to be unfortunate for some people, that's all I'll
say. Shiba! Now, this man has a history of BLT.
Yep. And the history of Mons in general, I'd say.
Yeah, he's
Big Sean.
So Big Sean has been around for a while. Just competed in his first BLT last year, and the less we say about that thing, the better.
Yeah, I saw the record while I was looking up somebody else's Yeah. Hilariously, the only other replay that I've seen of him recently is losing to Finch for UUPL finals.
Ouch. This UUPL record is 2-5. Just want to let you know.
Oh, poor Shiba.
But he has good records to back it up. Winner of the Monotype World Cup with a 5-0 record.
Oh.
Round 6 play.
This one,
right? Round 6 of OST, round 7 in UU Masters, and round 7 in Monotype Spring Seasonals. I think he's.
This isn't bad at all.
Oh no, it's definitely not.
Team Tours have this guy reeling.
Yeah, the man has unfortunately had humongous bad luck in Team Tours, but you know.
Unfortunately, this is a Team Tour.
Hopefully, Shiba can turn it around. I know he does well singles, like really well, but in the Team Tour such as this, it's a little dicey. I hope he does well. I really hope Shiba lives up to the name and lives up to the hype that a lot of people have built up for him.
I'm not gonna lie, despite the record, like the Team Tour record, I would want to still team up with this guy.
Same here. I think he's a really good hand when it comes to the UU side.
Yeah, I think he's so good. Man, he just does not have success sometimes.
I want to put him in A or B. What do you guys think?
I don't know, man. This is a player with a lot of history. There's no way he's going undrafted and will be a solid pick for anyone's team in terms of just presence alone.
I'm thinking A, but what do you guys think?
I want to put B for SB. I also wasn't like the biggest on the few replays the few games I did catch. But A probably would be better. I'm just gonna put B because I don't know. B for bad vibes right now.
You see, Shiba.
I don't know. When we play Sim sounded good.
Because also like looking at the B players, I think Shiba's just a step above.
Yeah, Shiba's definitely better than them. That's the thing.
Yeah, like he's A-.
Well, Shiba experiences this and we end up teaming. Pretend I didn't say anything except the part where I said I want to team up with you.
I want to team up with Shiba. We'll just say that. I want to team up with Shiba. All right, next up we got Sificon. Everyone's arch nemesis, apparently. Frixel's arch nemesis, and then who else has a rivalry with Sificon during
qual? You were Frixel's arch nemesis, Mikoy?
No, I like to think Sificon and I are allies.
No, I meant Frixel.
No, Frixel and I are definitely enemies, but I think Frixel and Sificon have it way worse. Anyway, Sificon has had a modicum of success in the current SV landscape. 4-1 in Monotype BLT. They're currently still in UUFPL. They made it to round 4 in SV Monotype Cup, round 8 in the Monotype Spring Seasonals, round 7 in UU Masters, and 2-3 record in Monotype World Cup. So, anything but OU, or LC, or Ubers. That is Tiffy's game.
Tiffy actually likes Ubers, and that's the funny part.
That's fun. I would never imagine him as the type of guy who likes Ubers.
No, he literally said, I like Ubers, and I'm like, are you okay, bro?
Are you okay, bro?
In general, this is my message to Tiffy. Are you okay, bro?
Look, I think you have a little something wrong if you like Ubers in general this gen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell Tiffy that. I really want to tell Tiffy that just to spite him. Alright, so B. I think is a good placement for Sificon.
Based on those records? Maybe.
Yeah. Poor Tiffy, always getting clowned on.
Siffy throw. Siffy lost. What?
Boy, Sifficon is getting clowned on hard. You love to see it, unfortunately. Anyway.
Wait, where'd we put him?
B.
McCoy refuses to allow an L tier.
Hey, we are not.
Not here.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got Slip.
A UU player, to my understanding. My manager.
Yeah, us.
Yeah, very much a UU player.
So Slip is not only managing Gawain's team in UUFPL, he's also got a 2-run record to boot. They're also currently in the OU Spring Seasonal. And made it to round.
I saw that.
And currently they're in the oh no, they made it to round 3 in the doubles kickoff.
Okay.
So Slip. All right, Gawain, you elaborate.
I mean, I am really enjoying teaming up with Slip. He's been amazing to work with. I'm really glad he took a chance on me, and I will pay it forward in this video by saying draft this man. Start him in UU.
I saw a little bit of his replays, and I can definitely see he's pretty good.
Yeah, I think he shouldn't be below B for sure.
I also was gonna.
Below B would be incredible.
Yeah, I actually want to say B. Like I think Slip is definitely belonging in that upper echelon, when it comes to UU centric players, and I think Slip maybe a dark horse favorite into slipping into the UU pool very nicely. Haha, puns.
Based on what I've seen, I think I can agree. He seems good.
Well, from a seemingly good player to an all-around monster, we got Sableye My Bay next.
Man, it was crazy to think that I was the only one who knew it was SMB like most of the time. Like, I don't think anybody else knew when Gen 3 DUU was playing.
Damn, he's been around for that long, Jesus Christ.
I didn't even pay attention to the name. Yeah, because it's like Gen 3 DUU, it's a very old-looking name. No one stands that tier.
Sableye My Bay.
But then I checked it and I was like, oh shit, it's SMB, and then I followed every game immediately. Unfortunately for most people, those games were during unviable hours.
No one
we
appreciates
don't really
the
need
crime.
to discuss much. We know who SMB is.
Yep, S tier, easily.
And do we know where he belongs?
S tier, easily. I could pull up the records. He's 5-1 currently in the Doubles Premier League. He has probably the best record right now.
Jesus Christ.
You know,
for last year's BLT, it's 4-1, by the way. Nice. Also was the Roserade's highest pick.
Oh,
obviously.
yes.
He always goes for a very high price.
Don't underestimate the SMB. I think he's S tier. I think he's still S tier. No one should deny how good. SMB is. All right.
So Wayne, based on what you've seen, do you agree he's S tier? Of SMB, of course.
Okay.
Excellent.
There's no
I
denial.
would ask refer me to the doctor you just saw if I didn't agree with that one.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, we all agree.
Eyes checked.
I would.
I actually don't know my eyes checked, but they're better than perfect.
If I know there's people who's been creating tier lists that they don't know who SMB is.
And that is a crime. They need to get let's pretend like those tier lists, let's not pretend they exist. Okay?
Yeah, they're memes.
Some of them are very questionable.
They're memes.
Yeah. Shout out to you for making some of the most questionable lists known to man.
Mac Knife.
Shout out to who? What? Mac Knife? I thought we were talking about regular tourist people who just don't know. Yeah, no, I was shouting out to Nish, sub L1.
Oh, Sublime.
Yeah, he cut off a little.
Alright, so.
Yeah, shout out to all these players who don't know shiz about older players.
They need to get on the hype train really fast. That's why we make these videos. Alright, next up we have Sword Strike.
Oh yeah, I remember them.
I also remember them.
Flame of Laminar from last year, right?
Yes, Flame of Laminar. I'm surprised you still remember that alt.
See, I remember it's because of the controversy that happened in that OU game, and they were suspected of cheating, and yeah.
Oh.
That's why I remember the alt name.
Oh. Yeah. Let's not delve that into any further. Let's just pretend that didn't exist. All right.
Nothing actually came out of it. Let's not.
So next, so Sword.
Oh yeah, they played for both teams.
So last year they did compete, although not unremarkable record. I think.
It's 1-0 Flash.
One.
I mean, if you said anything that makes me that has me convinced out of I don't know, that'd be nice.
Yeah, you didn't really tell us anything.
I mean, okay. They didn't have they didn't have much BLT like rare success. But they did have a 4-0 in monotype BLT.
Oh, see, that's good.
So yeah, Sword Strike. Sword Strike did have a pretty okay performance in monotype BLT. I did check some of his replays out. They're fine.
Okay, but he still went 4-0 though?
Yeah, he did win.
I'm assuming it's like a case of really one-sided matchups or something based on how he sounds.
He did okay. It's not really that important.
That's kind of a strong shrug for a good record.
Well, it's so yeah, it's an odd. It's a good record still, but not really that convincing otherwise to really put him at a high regard. Maybe in quals. Maybe I'll change my mind. What do you guys think? How did he perform during the qualing cycle itself?
IDK, bro. IDK.
Really?
IDK as well.
Alright then.
I don't recognize his name even.
Like, literally the most information I've gotten out of this was so far was controversial last year. Played one last year, can't talk about that game. And this year, the strongest shrug I've heard about a 4-0 record.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why can't we talk about the game from last year? What game are we talking about?
It's versus the ban user, that's why.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. I won't ask.
Okay. Since I failed to convince y'all that Sword Strike is don't know worthy, let's put him in don't know, and just move on.
I put him in C because I remember him from last year.
But it's not.
Anyway, moving on.
Moving on, we have Takatak. So Takatak's current records. They're currently in the OU Spring Seasonal. I think they're still in their round 6. Round 7 in Uber's Winter Seasonal, and round 3 in OST. All right. So, so have you guys seen Takatak at all?
Oh yeah, no. Did I not mention the part where this is another bro? He's also another UUFBL teammate.
Yes, I think this is an Uber's main.
Yeah, I actually didn't know he was an Uber's main until like halfway through UUFBL. Like when he started playing during room tours for quals, he was like, "Yeah, I'm actually an Uber's main," and I'm like, "Bro, you what?"
I mean, okay, so.
He's also like, "Oh my god, I missed an Uber's tour." Me.
Yeah, he was actually bugging me on Cord to ping him on Ubers. Like he was in the complete wrong channel and stuff too. That's how desperate it was.
So yeah, he did reach round 7 of the Winter Seasonal. So if that's any indication on how good Uber's main he is.
Not bad.
What?
He's also in the G pool. Very well deserved. She's UU tours with my week 1 team, which I found really annoying because I got the worst matchup for that game. Oh. And then it just kept wrecking room doors.
Sorry, Gawain. Did he ever apologize to you for it?
Nah, it's fine as long as he's winning.
Good.
You support bros. You support the bros.
Big bros gotta stick together. Attack. Where do we want to put him?
Put him in B.
B? Alright, fair enough. Alright, fair enough. Let's put him in B. Next up, TDR. For Total Drama. Sorry. Anyway. TDR is, that is the Star Fox reference I never thought I'd see. Alright, SV Monotype Cup, round 6. Monotype Spring Seasonals, round 7. And OST, round 3. Actually making it quite far in OST.
Well, I don't consider round 3 far, but I suppose that means...
It's a big tour, it's fine. Alright, so we've seen TDR play before. I think he did okay. It's not really the best, but not really the worst.
Okay, so C or D. That's what you're making it sound like.
Have you guys seen TDR perform at all?
Yeah, I've watched TDR play a lot. I wouldn't put him below C. I would have put him in like B, the like lower B.
D?
I don't know about that.
Seems low.
I've seen him play too, and I don't think he's a B.
Oh, B? Nah, I think C. I think C is the most fair.
Yeah.
Alright, next is Tenebrosite. Now, this is a player, if you've been watching the Tortoise Plaza videos, you would know that Tenebrosite is top 4 in that particular tour. Guy's really good. And, you know, actually looking at his replays a bunch, he's actually, like, very successful. So, this guy is really good. Very, very capable user. Very, very smart played user. Very... Definitely knows the well.
Complimenting his intelligence?
Very smart user.
They must have done some like insane triple predict.
Yeah. I mean, I've watched his games. I was really impressed with him, okay?
Interesting.
So like tell us more. You hyped him up in a prior video. You might as well do it now.
Yeah, I did mention that he got to round 3 of OU Spring Seasonal and 4 and 5 in Team Balo. Okay, have you guys actually seen him play in the cycle?
Remind me of what the ult was, because I was like, okay, this player seems good when I saw the sign up, and I remember catching like at least one game. Oh, Celadon for. I just remember winning like a couple of games, and I think we played one LC game.
So what do you guys think? I know I've been hyping him up very much, but what do you guys think?
I think they're alright. I mean, I want to say that they're probably better, but like, it's so hard with some of these 20 dippers. Like, they just do their thing and leave. Easy to miss.
Yeah, I definitely missed plenty of them.
Yeah. So, I'm still gonna go ahead and put him at a B.
Interesting.
Putting him where?
B.
Okay, for a second I guessed and I was about to be like...
No, I'm not that much of a fanboy. Well, maybe for some people.
You can be a very big fanboy when it comes to certain things, McCoy.
McCoy and fanboy are like 2 words I put in the same sentence a lot, so...
Me too.
There's definitely a lot of fanboys of me on the Tours chat. to a scary degree. Next up, Terracotta Zygon, or Terracotta.
Oh yeah, that's an oldie.
That's an
This
old.
guy used to be better back in the day. He admits it.
Yes.
He knows it.
Yes. I mean,
Like,
Terracotta's.
once he told me who it was, I was like, okay, I know the name, but like not super well.
He did pretty good back in the day. Like in his prime, he was absolutely peak. He was absolutely the peak Ubers player that everyone very much hypes upon. Nowadays, though, I think he's just doing that post-retirement thing that most lost people do. Like, they're still good, they're still competent, and they're still like hanging around in the Gen 9 meta. It's just that he mentioned that he isn't as good as he once was before. So,
Any records?
no. I only have Swords
Oh.
Veteran, BLT Veteran, and there's Dramatic still Ubers.
Well, Gawain, what would you say about them based on how they play?
I'm still mad about that one Yu game we played where I thought I really won and then missed 5 stone edges in a row. So mad. I'm mad. I would give you an F tier if I could.
That is extreme salt.
But unfortunately, I am objective and not as biased as I want to be. So I'll put you in like high C, low B.
High C.
I'm inclined to say B.
Like I would definitely put higher if like given the record, like given fast record versus what I know now. I don't know. There's a gap.
All right. I would go B as well.
You're not getting the player you thought you would get the value for, like previously.
I would go B as well. I think it could definitely hold his own, even in the current meta.
Definitely holds their own. Pass them good teams to pilot, and like I think definitely one of the better G poolers for sure.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Next up, we have Terror Fang. I literally cannot find.
Who, but I actually know who.
Oh, I can't find
any
record.
Cycle 1, they didn't qual by 1 point.
Oh, this
and
is.
They were actually about to be like one of the first quals, which is actually funny to me.
They got 19 points and they just
couldn't remember you being good.
Oof. So they were not good.
And they started off really strong, while a lot of us were like struggling, and I was like, am I bad? Am I actually bad? And then this guy was like, almost made it to like, not like 15, almost like first couple of days.
Damn.
And then just like stopped at 20, like 19 somehow, and didn't make it 20.
Well, where do we want to put him?
Wait, is there no SV records to speak of?
No.
Is he just new to spoken?
Check.
I don't think so.
Check. I checked.
Just doesn't play outside of like rooms, I guess.
There isn't.
These 34 messages then.
Oh, plays the Sundays tours.
Yeah, only the Sundays tours and nothing much else to really write home about. So where do we want to put Terrafang? Because he started off strong, but he just kept not getting that 1 point. And then only now got to qual.
Made it this time around, but it's much freer cycle.
I found a spelling Violet record, but it's not a BLT tier.
No.
1v1 or some shit.
It's ZU.
No, it's ZU.
Oh.
Check off.
Ugh. Alright, so. I still, this is a player with hidden potential. Don't know them too well.
No. I'm still confused about how they were doing so well.
I mean, he's got some potential at least, from what I'm hearing.
I will admit though, they did pass me an RU team that they had Donkey Raid that I quite enjoyed using, even if it wasn't very good.
Interesting.
I'll give them that much. So just for that, I'll give them B.
All right. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I would have given that any other time, yeah, I'll give you a good.
All right. Next up, the Blobfish Man 9. What a name. Um. So this name in Okay. 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 You can go ahead. So this guy actually, well, from the name itself, he's a pretty new user. However, I'm seeing a lot of him in the PU scene lately, and not only did he compete in the PU ladder tournament, he's also pretty much a main contributor in pretty much everything in the PU scene right now. So here's our PU player, the Blobfishman 9.
Again, I'm back to asking who this is. Like, I heard the PU bit. I don't remember them at all. They have 31 points or something, so I want to know what.
Gotta be PU. If it's not PU, I end this video. That's funny. I think I've seen that name quite a bit around after BLT quals.
I don't remember it during, and I don't remember it after.
They're still pretty active around the scene, I guess. Then I have checked some of their replays, and they're okay. Nothing really special. They're just really good at PU. Not amazing at PU, but they can hold their own.
Well, somebody's got to buy a PU guy at some point.
Was from last cycle.
Yeah, but there's also probably other PU mains this time around, I think.
Oh, T-Lanet and only T-Lanet.
I don't know if Siri replaced this gen, but maybe Siri.
Maybe, but we'll get to him.
Oh yeah, we're not with Siri.
We'll get to Siri later. D, F, what do you think?
I'll say D.
D. Alright.
Somebody's got to buy a PU guy.
Next up is Tayo or Tio.
Sounds like a big name to me.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, Tio's good.
Yeah,
I also really like the VGCL PLCA they have.
They are in.
So this is a doubles player?
This is a.
Yeah, this is another doubles bane.
Yeah, this is a big time doubles bane. Competing in the doubles Premier League. 2-4.
Oh.
But 2-2 in the doubles World Cup, so slightly better. I've seen some games of Tayo as I was in a VGC mood the other day, and because we just watched like a ton of the actual VGC, so I was looking at Tayo. They're okay. They've definitely got their stuff in.
Okay.
That's very lukewarm.
Well, for me who has seen a little bit of the VGC meta, from comparing real life VGC players to Smogon VGC players, like it's very very apples and apples. So,
Like, do they count just fissure?
I wish they did fake out Fissure. Okay. So, what do you guys think of Tayo?
I feel like they were good at doubles. I feel like the doubles pool is also stacked, but like the VGC PL thing is like usually indicative of some skill.
All right. I would say B. I'm gonna say B.
Yeah, I don't know if I could justify lower than that.
Also, I get vibes that he's speed. Oh yeah, definitely. Just a vibe. All right, next up, we gotta talk about the goat, the big goat, Udon Girl. OMG, 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 OMG. This is a big goat. Top 6 in the UU Masters. Yeah, they got 2-5 in UUPL. 4-1 in UUFPL. Round 4 of OST. But that alone doesn't speak the fact that Udon Girl is probably, actually, maybe, the best UU player we have.
I mean, I don't disagree in terms of like top players, but I don't know about best.
Would you like to hear Udon Girl's record from last year?
I am aware. I'm very aware of our PLT record. I'm just going off the pool we have right now.
If you don't know, Udon Girl had a really insane record last year.
I don't think it was insane, but it was positive.
Very good positive. I'm legit S tier. I'm legit putting Udon Girl in S tier.
4-2 for last year.
Yeah, 4-2. Yeah.
Do we know if they're good in Scarlet and Violet?
I did say they were top 6 in UU Masters.
Like not round 6, top 6.
Top 6.
The UUPL record is unfortunate. UUFPL is going great for them.
Yeah, S tier.
I feel like there's some bias, but
there's definitely a lot of bias. I'd put A. I don't know about S.
I'm still gonna pick S.
By your own rules, it wouldn't be an S.
Well, here's the thing. Yes, Udon Girl may be the best UU player, but she can back it up with things like OU, like NU, like doubles.
No one's asking her to start OU.
No, definitely not.
She's starting UU. She's someone starting UU slot. Come on.
Yes, she's very much a UU main through and through, but like if but given the chance to play other tiers, like I think she would be great at NU. I think she would be great at PU and doubles. Like I feel like Udon Girl has transcended like different tiers other than UU.
Tell this to a manager who is going to put them in anything but UU. We'll find them real quick. I'll interview them. I'll have a lot of questions.
Well, we'll see. We'll scour through everyone there. All right, next up, Unzipped Kroger.
This dropped in player quality a bit.
Ouch.
That's bad because this is another guy I was willing to hype up for being a UUFPL teammate.
But they got 1 and 2.
He's
but
actually the one who carried traffic police though.
So, Unzipped Kroger has a 1 and 2 record right now in UUFPL, and they have competed in the past. They have competed in BLT last year.
Not a great record. I checked that.
Not a great record. They really disappointed last year.
Yeah.
So, what do we think about them now, though?
Well, speaking from that UUFPL 1-2 record, that second loss was unfortunate. That was the same week we had the BBB loss. Both of those games ended with really bad prep, hacks, or both.
Yikes.
In this case, it was both.
You guys just had a really unfortunate week.
Yeah, it really was. It kind of like bombed our playoff chances, and I think we were up against arguably the worst team in the pool. So unfortunate.
I see.
But we move on. I want to rank Kroger up. I wish we interact more. I wish I saw them prep more. We've done like next to nothing though.
I want to say C or D.
I think D is too low. D's too low. They're definitely way better than. I would even argue that they're better than some people at C.
Oh, that's interesting.
C it is.
C it is, then. Alright, next up. Weeping Devil. Well, what do we have here?
Really, the name I should know.
It's
like,
it's Whimpering. His fast name is Whimpering.
That really doesn't help jog my memory.
It's okay. Just have Nico do the talking. He knows this guy very well.
Yeah, Weeping Devil has been a considerable amount of time in the tour scene. He's been on again, off again. Right now, the last time we've interacted was in Game Corner. But that's a whole nother can of worms. For tours though, I think he's pretty good. Like back in the day, at least, he can absolutely play pretty well. Nowadays, though, I think he's like that wash. That wash mentality has come over him to the point of, he'll pop up every now and then.
I don't think so.
Well,
that's so nice.
So like,
right now though, where do I want to put Weep? I've seen a couple of his replays to like get to know him a little bit, how he plays in Gen 9. I just feel the same. D seems fair. Sorry, Weep, but yeah.
Next, I'm not really surprised. I think we ranked him like D last year, or whenever the last time we ranked him was.
So when you sounded initially, I thought you were about to hype them up, because all I really wanted to say was I saw quite a bit. I thought they sucked.
Oof.
And I saw the name, and I was like, wow, is this somebody I should know? A lot of us were like, is this somebody who's like at some point? I was just like, yeah, I don't know. Didn't seem like it.
Oof.
If you're watching this,
I think you're watching Weep at the wrong time, guys.
I mean, I just saw the recent stuff, so.
Ugh. All right, next up, time to lift back our spirits up. Ziri.
Okay, A or S.
This is someone's starting slot for sure. S.
Well, let me read off the records. Currently in in the OU Spring Seasonal and UUFPL, got to round 6 of the Monotype Cup and was the winner. This may be last year, but they were the winner of the NU Circuit Playoffs.
Defending circuit champion. Somebody starting, please.
S. Easily.
Yeah, they were goated in NU. Are they still goated in NU?
I am very, I saw Panorama Fiesta play. I was very certain this is somebody who's involved who's very good. I didn't expect it to be Ziri, though.
Ziri
apparently, a friend of mine was actually not surprised it was Ziri at all, because apparently it was a K-pop reference name.
I have been completely ignorant, almost borderline ignorant of K-pop.
Well,
Panorama Fiesta, god damn it.
But yeah, I believe a few people knew from the start who it was and had their eyes.
Yeah, but you know what? Ziri as a player never ever changes.
This is someone's starting slot. There's no way you rank this one below S.
Yep, S tier it is.
Yeah, they had a great record last year too, in that stacked NU Bowl, right?
Yeah,
very.
I'm gonna pull it up just to confirm that.
You were his he was your manager, Pokeheart. You should know that.
Oh, I know. I just don't remember the record because obviously it didn't actually.
4-0.
Yeah.
4-0. W versus Ambidoro, W versus Team Charm, W versus GX.
Oh, I love that. That's against Team Charm.
W versus Avarice.
It's more than it's 5-0 actually, 5-0. Yeah, Ziri, go to.
I remember. got even hyper matchups, but kind of dead games half the time. Yeah. One of them versus Luthier, so. Aw, I really wanted to see that. Versus Anarchius. I really want to see both of those. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Ooh. Yes, Anarchius is like one of the more established NU goats of Gen 8. Oh, okay. I got an SCL. Oh, okay. And one. All right. Okay, I eat my words. All right, next up is Zern. Another oldie but goldie. Oldie but goldie. What does Zern play these days? Doubles? Well, last year, or last gen, it was doubles and OU. Doubles, OU, and NU. 4-1. 4-1. 4-1 last year, not bad. But they do have a lot. They do have a lot more records this year. 6-1 in doubles Premier League. So I eat my words with SMB being the best record. I think Zern is the best record. 4-3 in UUPL. Round 6 of OST. Round 5 of doubles winter seasonal. 3-2 in the Uber's Winter League. And won the SV doubles kickoff. Oh my god. This man is pulling out record. I didn't think we played doubles anymore. What? No. They still do. I've checked some of the replays. They freaking kill it in doubles. This is somebody's starting slot. S. Oh, A or S. Also, Zern's price last year was 4K. What the fuck? I mean, people were underpaying him last year because he didn't want to play, I think. I mean, let's see what happens this year. Wait, if it makes you feel any better, he was the most expensive player from the Runa Regises in TPP. Yes. That doesn't make me feel better. This looks more on stat. I'm sure it won't make me Oh, Zern versus SMB is going to be a classic. Just decide to spend the rest of their budget on him. Because of... Oh, you bet. Like, I'm just gonna quietly look through this and see if there was any bigger steal. Raj. Raj, Spitfire, who didn't do too well. I think Spitfire didn't do much. Hmm. Yeah, no, that's definitely the steal, other than Gorex. Went for the same price as Hellcat. So, Zern, A or S? S. Okay. S. Alright, S it is! Wait, I wasn't saying yes. I was more like recoiling from shock. Alright, we're putting him in S. You can't tell me otherwise. Like, they're absolutely killing it in doubles. Okay. Alright, next up we have... Surprisingly... Oh, God, really? Didn't... Wow, the one person I didn't have any notes on, and it's X-Killing. How do you not have notes on? Damn it! I know you have stuff to say. Yes, please. You hype up X-Skelly, because I don't have any. I'll actually check. Alright, let's see what he brought. So LC slot last year, and well, let's see. A win versus West Papillon, a win versus It's 2-2. I'm looking at the spreadsheet. 2-2. Okay, you play EU and LC. To put a little bit more perspective on this, Shiri and MK drafted them for 8,500. Team Lennon on the same team, 7,500. Maroon was 7,000. Maroon was 5,500. What the hell happened here?
Lapras has got a freaking good draft. Lapras has had a really good draft last year. This is the biggest robbery outside of Ocean's 11. This is absolutely goated plays from MJ. All right. So where are we putting X Kelly? I don't even have any talk.
I didn't really see them play. I just saw like the sign up, the record from last year, and I'm like, okay, this person is known, this person is good. But they have one of those usernames that make you like double think.
See, I want to put him at. Is it worth calling him S now? A is like a minimum. A is like the minimum. I think I want to put him at A, even though. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's very messy. I don't like it. I don't like playing it as much as Gen 8 LC.
I didn't like Gen 8 LC either, but like at least it was like, I don't know, predictable, I guess.
It's the same mods. I honestly want to put him in A. Like, you could make the argument of him being S tier, but I think a comfortable A.
I would say B, but like...
Whoa, B seems low. B seems low.
Well, the thing about Ace Hunter is that he went like 1-5 in last.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yes.
But even then, we also acknowledged the same video like 5 seconds later. Ace Hunter's gonna be someone starting.
All right, penultimate one. Yes or no, my dude?
So where do we want to rank them? Yes or no?
My dude. They've exclusively only competed in Ranbats and National Dex tours on Smogon. Not a whole lot of like BLT centric things.
Yeah, unlike JJ, I rate them much lower.
Yeah. JJ at least is at least competent. This one, yes or no, my dude is not. I think.
By the way, really good
And Rams is good, but his singles tiers not as much. I'm gonna put him a D. What do you guys think?
I would say, yeah, I feel like this is a player who would do well fast when you pass them practice or something.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. Give them a good team for the tier. I think they could do well with it.
All right. And
like yes, no.
Yeah, pretty much. My dude.
He could be yes. He could roll with it if he has the team.
And finally, we have Zora Dark. So this is a boy who has competed last year in BLT and never again. Seriously, that was his last tour before he dipped.
Honestly, I have history with this guy. I can probably say most about it.
Go ahead.
This is an oldie.
This is my kind of oldie. Like Zora Dark was Wi-Fi Uber's leader.
Whoa.
So literally when I was digging through texts about PO days, there were 2 names that I hyped up one. One was the student named Pincinator.
Yep.
And the other was Zora Dark.
Mm-hmm.
Still super funny. Still undefeated against him. Not gonna change that anytime. But Zoro Dark was, I think, the one I hyped up more at the time because he had the Wi-Fi status, and apparently I played a lot of Pio and was surprisingly good at it. And we played once on ladder, and I won and bragged to my friend. So I showed that to him later on, like, hey, look what I found. Look at this message I found from like 10 years ago, and I was surprised that they were like still around. Trace, I know, rates them highly. If anyone drafts him again, it's probably going to be Trace.
Yes.
I don't suppose somebody else does either, because I still think he's good. He still got it. But is he only going to play Holy?
He seemed pretty good last year.
Yeah, but
I think he's kind of counting on that for like, surprise factor.
I really wanted him to be good last year. Like, he definitely had potential that no one else from not any old player I've seen. Like, he's got the most potential to be great.
This guy was a proven player. Like, this is one of those players who had clout back in the day. I don't know what happened in the jump from PO to BS.
Yeah.
Where they kind of like dipped off. But,
it seemed to me like he kind of struggled last year. He kind of struggled last year from what I saw. I know Trace rates him highly, and I can definitely see from past years of him playing in PS, he's definitely got like awesome potential. Like, he's definitely got that awesome aura behind him as a proven great player. But last year, I felt like he was out of his, pretty much out of it. Like,
still win 2-1 versus two big players.
Yeah, and those games I rated very highly last year as well. Right, this is what Zoroark feels like. I want him to perform more, but then yeah, not being able to play as much last year, I really want him to be showcased a lot more because I feel like new players should definitely get to taste on how an old player really acts. So, I'm thinking I really want to rate Zoroark very highly, like around A, but I think B is more good.
I'm giving it A.
Okay.
Fan
Okay.
Like 10 years ago, and I still remain a fan.
Okay, I'm glad we're all in agreement. I definitely do think Zoroark is very, very good. I really want him to be showcased more. Like, let him play more.
Why'd you stop playing Ubers, my guy? I really want to know. Why aren't you Ubers to your leader still?
Oh.
All right.
I want to see him play Ubers, and I want to see him face the current tier leaders. That'd be epic.
Ice Master? Ice Master versus Zoroark? Let's see it. Let's see it in action.
This guy was my go-to of the day.
All right, and that's it. We have ranked every single BLT qualifier ever. What did you guys think?
4 a.m. Help me.
What did you guys think? Let us know in the comments below.
I'm excited for a draft. I'm so excited for draft, McCoy.
I know. 6 hours later. Tune in next time for the draft at 28th.
I think it's the
29th. I've lost track of time. It's been 6 hours since we recorded. So yeah.
You'll go on longer.
Oh boy. Well, we'll do something
started
special.
at around 10:30 because we had a lot of setup, prep, and testing.
All right.
That's true. We did fix it though. So.
We did fix it. Good on us, I guess. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, click that notification bell, see what videos once they come out. And thank you, Gawain, for accompanying us through 170 people into ranking them into a fun mini tier list.
If I go undrafted after all this, guys, I will sue.
I might have to stay in this. I'm sorry.
Anyway.
It's okay. I'll have to after. Oh.
See you guys in the draft. This has been McCoy, signing out.